Thought I'd record my little Satisfactory playthrough. I don't think anyone's actually gonna watch this, but that's okay. I don't know, I think it'd just be cool to sort of document what I'm doing. I don't really know how I'm gonna edit this either. It could be like VOD style, or you know, spliced down to like a 20-minute video or something like that. Or I could just do both and post both of them. Who knows? But yeah. Well, let's get started. I'm planning on building like a full-scale, maxed out nuclear power plant with all the new 1.0 stuff, but I'm actually yet to play on 1.0. So yeah, let's just see how we go.
By opting out of Fixmas, you have just made one of the best decisions of your life and spared us both further suffering. I have noted your cooperation and willingness to prioritize Fix-It and kittens and puppies over yourself. You are now eligible for the Fix-It Forgiveness Program, where I will forgive 5 of your future mistakes.
Nice, starting off with -5 mistakes. Okay, where are we? Oh, I know where we are. Iron nodes should be like over there, right? Yep. Okay. This is nostalgic as well. I haven't played this game in probably at least a year by this point. It was actually one of my favorite games, but my old computer, it was an old gaming laptop, absolutely crapped itself. Like, it just, yeah. Alright, let's see. Q, the hub. Okay, well, let's just put it here for now. Probably gonna end up being moved at some point. I don't know. But yeah, let's just see how we go. So, as the game goes on, it gets more and more complicated and everything uses more and more power. At the moment, what we're doing pretty much is just shoving leaves into here, and that gets the biomass burners going. That then produces the power, goes along these lines over to the miners, and as you can see, they're going to start doing things. The issue with biomass is that it doesn't last very long, and you have to constantly keep refilling it by hand and then restarting your grid. It's kind of a pain, but you don't really have anything better to work with at the start. So yeah, you just spend a lot of time just running around grabbing bushes. Eventually you do get a chainsaw, you can start chopping down trees. That streamlines the process a little bit, but it's not really till you get coal power that you start doing anything kind of substantial, I guess, because you just don't have the amount of power to actually do anything. So this will take 30 ore per minute, turn it into 30 ingots per minute, but this produces 60. So obviously the ratio, you're going to need 2 smelters per 1 miner, at least for this like very basic setup. Things get way more complicated later on, but I don't even know how much crazier it's gonna get now that we're in 1.0. I literally don't have a single clue because I'm just, yeah, yet to play it. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna, yep. See, that's something about, it's good to have foundations and stuff, because that issue I just ran into then where like nothing was lining up properly. First of all, it's probably because I don't actually remember what I'm doing. But yeah, foundations help a lot, make just everything way more mainstream. Okay, let's see how this goes if I just chuck a bunch of leaves into it. I gotta get used to the controls again as well. It's been so long since I've played this, which I know I've said it like 50 times, but I think it's my brain kind of freaking out a bit, being like, oh my goodness, I actually get to play this again? How good is that? Okay, that should last a little bit. Is it enough? Yeah, so this blue line here is the max consumption, and the orange one is the current consumption. So with all the machines plugged into my grid, if they're all turned on, we'll be consuming 26 megawatts, and we only have a capacity to produce 20, which is then a problem, because once it goes above 20 consumption, the grid kind of conks out and dies. But if we have 2 biomass burners, the capacity should go up to 40, and that's more than the max consumption, so we are A-okay. What's something else I need? Copper wire. Okay, so we're gonna need another smelter, another miner, another constructor. Got all the stuff. Yeah. So I know there's a copper node up here. Well, at least there used to be. But we can scan it, and it should be like right there. Yeah, cool. So we need to bring the copper all the way from over there. And we'll bring it back to our little starter base. I haven't been able to play this game ever on like max graphics settings, so it's actually really nice. Like, just looks amazing. Yeah, so that's our little starter base. We will, at some point, I don't really know when, build like a proper factory sort of thing. It'll still be a starter factory, but it'll just be a lot more organized, a lot more efficient. Eventually we'll get to the point, hopefully, where we are able to just make way cooler stuff. And more permanent things. I think it'll be kind of... I don't know what to do. I kind of want to savor the lower tiers, just because they're like... I don't know, they're just nice. But I also want to... I'm also really excited to get to the higher tiers, but I just don't want to feel like I'm rushing through it, you know? So once our factory does get to a certain point, I am gonna need to build more biomass burners to sort of just increase our max capacity. Because yeah, we're kind of reaching the point where it's not gonna cut it anymore. But pretty much once we get all the logistics milestone done, oh, it is dark over here. Once we get the logistics milestone done, we can then increase the efficiency of our setup by a lot. Yes, so that's a normal node, so 60 per minute. The smelter can only handle 30, so we can add 2 smelters running off this, and then even more constructors off of that. I think we'll build some cable as well, hopefully it automates some of that. We'll just see how we go. Okay, what's up? Yeah, now we got more capacity. I think these do 30 megawatts each, whereas these only do 20. Something like that.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
I love Ada. She's such an ass. It's great. Okay. So, now what we've done is we have this new stuff. So this one takes 1 conveyor and splits it into 2. So that'll solve this problem here, where I need this one line splitting into 2 smelters. That's fixed immediately, which is absolutely lovely. Yeah, this does exactly what you think it would. It takes 2 lines and shoves them together. So we're going to be using that to then put things in a storage bin. Although, something you do have to keep in mind is that the conveyor belt can only transport things at a certain speed. So the Mark 1 can only do 60 per minute. If I'm producing more than 60 and if I'm producing more than 30 each on these belts and I try to merge it into a 60 bind, it ain't gonna work. So, well, it will work, but it's gonna kind of stutter and the system's gonna be trash. But we should be fine for the time being, because I think that makes 20. Yeah, so we'll only be actually making 40. So we could have 3 of those, but we're not gonna for the time being. Actually, yeah, because it's a 1-to-1 between the smelter and that, so that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, that is gonna split up. Boom. Oh, wrong button. There we go. So now that goes in there. That goes in there. Once we get foundations, I will start making things more pretty. Right now I'm just kind of chucking stuff together. Whoa. I completely forgot about that. I am so dumb. Oh, okay. With the leaves, you can put them straight in the burner, but if you craft it into biomass, it is way more efficient. I was over here like, I know I had to get a bunch of leaves, but I don't remember it being this much. I am actually so dumb. Certified stupid man over here. That is terrible. Okay, well that should help us out, because we can turn all this wood into... I'm actually so dumb for that. I'm pretty sure that this stuff is like way slower burning as well. Actually, let's see. 80 per minute for the leaves. Yeah, way slower and you get more of it. Oh my goodness. No wonder I was sitting here like absolutely dying from lack of biomass. I'm just an idiot. Whoops. It's okay, we know now, but my goodness, that was just unfortunate. Yeah, resource sink. There we go. You get awesome token things. Fix-it coupons, that's what they're called. Anyway, you could get different materials, because right now, if you look in here, and you go, base building, see these? They all look the same, and it's all just very basic. With Fix-It coupons, you can make way more complicated, way better looking stuff. But it will take me a while to get all of the coupons I need to build like a proper starter factory that I'm kind of, I don't know, happy with, I guess. So yeah, that'll take a sec. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably build a bit of a temporary factory, but just a better one than this, because this is a bit all over the place, really. I reckon before we build too much more, it might not be a bad idea to unlock foundations. I will probably be ripping apart most of this stuff that we do at the beginning anyway, so it's not too much of a big deal. Okay, that should sort that out. Bam. Launch.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size. Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be if you construct, automate, explore and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated, fun.
Oh, I love that. It's a bit too realistic, actually. Oh my goodness, wrong button. Okay. So, I think what we do, we sort that out. I do need to build a temporary concrete setup, but I think... Oh, actually... I was gonna say I might do that once we have foundations, but that might be a terrible idea. Because you need concrete to build foundations, so yeah.
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
Oh my gosh, that is so dystopian. They erased my memory for sure. It has nothing to do with planetfall. I think they're lying to me. Just a little bit? No, just a lot of it. They're just fully lying. They removed my memories, 100% sure about that. No doubt, no doubt. Yeah, wow. I'm not even close to unlocking that for the time being. I need to build the space elevator. That's what I need to do. But for now, I'm gonna focus on actually just building something kind of decent. But I think, yeah, I think maybe rebuilding it once I have sort of berries. Once I have all the nice looking stuff might help. Also, yeah, there is a world grid. This is currently snapped to the world grid, and that honestly probs ain't gonna work because yeah, I think we need it to kind of line up with this cliff face.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency in alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
Alright, so that kind of explained it, but this is the MAM. You shove stuff in it, it researches it, and it kind of, it's like a tech tree almost. I should actually build this absolute unit of a building. Look at it. Look how big this thing is. Hold up, where's the front? It's there it is. That's kind of fun. Look at that. So yeah, this kind of actually, if I go back here, I can show you what the deal is. So see all these phases that are locked? You don't unlock them by completing all of these little sub-bits. You unlock them by feeding certain resources into the space elevator, and it like constructs stuff. It's neat. But yeah, we should do that. We should do that quite soon. Space elevator. Maybe I have to research alien tech. Yeah, never mind. It's in here.
Mercer sphere analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of Massage 2, AB-B, in the local Mercer sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific.
Witness our scripture, witness our windows. Have you come to defile our shrine? Sing us on.
Arguing the existence of intelligent alien life. While Fixit has figured out the method, all of the original data is still untranslatable.
Yeah, so that gets more interesting from what I probably learned. The whole like alien technology tree. That is pretty much all the new stuff that got added into 1.0. is all that alien tech stuff. So that'll be interesting to come back and have a look at when we like get good at the game. Try to get started on that base. I think for like episode 1, I want to at least have a decent setup on foundations kind of going, and then from there we'll see. Okay, that's not too bad. It's a decent amount of concrete, but yeah, I think if I can get like all of phase 1 and 2 sort of figured out. I know there is a way, I think. Oh, maybe there isn't. Man, I don't know what's going on. Okay, I think I'm gonna go grab the chainsaw, because I did actually unlock it, I just never built it because I was too busy looking at myself being like, wow, you're so dumb for not not making biomass properly. Like an idiot. Yeah, this should make our whole biomass situation even better than it currently is, and at the moment, it ain't too bad, so it should be good. There we go. Okay. Let's see how we go with wielding this bad boy. Okay. There we go, so we could start kind of chopping up this area for when we build these, just to start a factory, get it all neatened up. Especially with these trees over here on the cliff. We're gonna need to do something about that. But this should sort out all our biomass needs for like the foreseeable future. Yeah, I might make a big like smeltery forge sort of section down on the first level, and then worry about the rest from there, and I can kind of funnel up all the resources straight in there. Okay, so I reckon we just kind of keep everything nice and simple in the middle of the tiles. Split it all off. That's 6. I'm not actually going to need that many smelters, am I? Unless I claim more resources. The greed. The greed of the resource nodes. Yeah. Might not be a bad idea. We'll see. I'm gonna go grab a power slug. I know there's one up on that cliff. I'm gonna research that just so that I can see what the resource speed is, because I kind of forgot. I think it's 250 times. Oh, it's over there. Oops. Fix-It property. I am owned by the Fix-It Corporation. Boom. Power slug.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving Fix-It production line efficiency. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Sure thing, bro.
This semi-slug, now dubbed power slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location.
I wonder if there's any more power slugs over here. I quite frankly don't remember, so we'll have to go find them. I could go look at the map online. I know there is a map of that's like everything, but I don't know. Oh, there's one. Eek. Oh. There you go. Bye. Yeah. I think we build a big old factory right there, slap it down, pollute this entire beautiful area with our massive factory. I think it's for the greater good, really. I'm not overclocking. I can have a look at the how fast like resources per minute the miners pull out, because I actually completely forgot about overclocking.
Overclocking development completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase input and output speed. Underclocking is also possible. Note: power consumption of overclocked buildings increases exponentially.
If I overclock the miners fully, I will get 300 per minute out of this using a Mark II miner, which is a lot. Because yeah, how much is the smelter doing? So yeah, I'm gonna need 10 per normal node. Okay, that's doable. Okay. So yeah, I think we'll plan. Whoops. I think we'll plan the whole factory to be using fully overclocked Mark II miners. Because I think by the time we get to Mark III stuff, I'm not really gonna be using this factory anymore. Yeah, look how much better this is already. And I haven't even built like a proper factory yet. Everything just lines up nice, it's all neat, like it's good. It's very good. It also makes it easy to do power management as well. Just pretty much everything's easier once you got foundations. It's way easier to build stuff with it. Cool. So this here should be all the smelters I need to pull from those nodes. Cool, cool, cool. I think I'll just set everything up, honestly. But yeah, I'm gonna need to do some, I'm gonna need upgraded tech for, like, this factory to actually work. But, I think it'll be worth it. I wonder what kind of conveyor belt I'm gonna need. Probably Mark 4. But I can make it work with the other ones and then just kind of fix the layout eventually. That might be what I have to do. Okay, apparently I have everything that I need now though, so should be fine. Hopefully. There's definitely gonna be something I forget. I'm gonna have to come back down here at some point. But yeah,